There's an Italian institution in Sydney that makes the best calamari salad. So I don't have the exact recipe, but I'm going to try to replicate it. It's a calamari salad with a balsamic and honey vinaigrette. Now for the calamari, you want to get yourself some beautiful fresh calamari hoods just like this. I like the medium-sized calamari because they're much more tender. Now before we get onto that, let's get the crumbing station organised. In a bowl, I'll add 2 eggs, and we just want the egg whites for this, and this is a little trick I do just to make it much easier. Once you've cracked it into the bowl, with clean hands, we're going to take the egg yolk out, and don't waste that, it makes a great mayonnaise. We'll pop that in the bowl, and we'll do the next egg, and this just ensures that we really get all of that egg yolk out. Scrape that out, and there's no wastage. Pinch of salt in with the egg whites, and we just want to combine this until it starts to become frothy. Egg whites are done. In this bowl we have some rice flour. I love to use rice flour when I'm crumbing because it goes extra crisp. Now onto the calamari. I'm going to cut these into 1 centimetre thick rounds. The classic calamari ring look, that's what we're after. Done. All right, let's place the calamari straight into our egg white mixture. And we'll bring our rice flour up. And you just want to coat each individual ring in that frothy egg white. And now we're going to drain off the excess egg white and then pop the calamari into our rice flour. Just do this in batches so you're completely coating all of the calamari. Now, before we keep going, let's place this into our basket. So I'm not deep frying, I'm actually air frying. I love this. The technology is fantastic these days. You get that deep fried result without using any oil or little oil. Now I'm cooking my calamari in this basket, but you can see how large the capacity of this is. If you wanted to, you could take this basket out and cook a whole chicken in the base there. We'll leave that for another day. All right, let's cook our calamari. Now, there are preset programs here for chicken, even fish, but I'm going to do mine manually. We'll set this to 180 degrees, and I'm going to cook it for about 8 to 10 minutes. We'll check that after 8 minutes. So we'll set that, and we'll let the air fryer do its thing. While it's cooking, let's get onto a vinaigrette to go with our rocket salad. Pop that to one side. In a bowl, I have over here, we'll add our Dijon mustard. So we want about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Some balsamic vinegar, again, about a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. And for the sweetness, some honey, about a tablespoon. This is what makes the dressing extra special. Okay, once that's incorporated, we'll emulsify it with some extra virgin olive oil. So slowly drizzle that in, and a pinch of salt and pepper. And that's the dressing done. And we'll dress our leaves at the very last minute because we want it to stay nice and crisp. All right, less than a minute to go and the calamari is cooked. Let's finish off this salad. We'll add our rocket leaves into the dressing, so a generous handful. And with a fork and spoon, we're just going to toss it ever so gently just to coat all the leaves. All right, let's pop that onto our plate and spread it out. I've been quite generous with the dressing for this, but it not only has to dress the leaves, but we need to taste it when we are eating the calamari. Great segue. It is ready. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Have a look at that. I'm always amazed when I see how powerful an air fryer is and how consistently it cooks the food. So look at this. Crispy calamari. I'll just attach the handle here and remove the basket, and I'll grab some tongs, and then we'll add a nice mound of this piping hot calamari on top. This is the type of food I like because it It looks like it's deep fried, but it's not. The last garnish, a little cheek of lemon. Pop that on the side, and always last little sprinkle of salt. A fabulous dish made famous at one of the most famous Italian restaurants in Australia, but now you can make it at home, and they deep fry theirs. Here on Everyday Gourmet, we air fry.